Okay, I think my group represents the international group at EDUCAUSE. We're from Japan and our partners are from Chile. And we had several concerns, but just to list them up here. One was, this is actually my concern, what do you do with friend requests from students? As professors or as administrators, what do you do with them? And I think we have our own policies. I don't think we have any university-wide policy yet. Some professors never accept them. I decided to accept them, but not send a friend request from myself. But before I accepted it, I had to clean up everything in my page. Because I have my personal life too. And then other comments that they gave me, suggestions that they gave me was to create 2 pages maybe, one for my personal page and another for my professional page. Try to control and do some filtering of who can see what on my page. I didn't know that there is a function in Facebook that you can do that, but that was another way to do this. Another thing is my colleague from Japan said that it is universities' responsibility to teach students how to use social media. It can be pretty nasty out there, especially when students have the liberty of posting anything that they want. And he was saying that it is universities' educational role to teach students how to use Facebook or Twitter or anything. And also we had a comment about how to track students' comments or activities using so many different social media, including, for example, LMSs that universities use, they have kind of pretty good tracking system. But Twitter or Facebook or everything that's out there, how do you track everyone? So that we want to track them because we want to understand about our students better. We want to be able to know what their interests are, where do they go to get what kind of information. But I don't think there is a system yet that allows us to do it. So.
Great, thank you. I just want to pass it down. Thanks. I think one important thing there, which relates back to what George was saying, is that maybe sometimes it's just best practices. You know, if you're going to friend your students, you know, get off the pictures from the 80s that you don't want on there, or the pictures that you don't want to share, or doing a professional versus personal profile. So there are some tips there, just linking back those two.
Well, we actually, just curious, anybody here deal with students that are under 18, or is it just us? Okay. We were concerned with having our students who are under 18 accessing these social media. Do you need parental permission? How do you get that parental permission? How do you keep it on file? So that was a concern for us. And we also wondered if you have a class that requires a student to sign up for a social media sort of tool, can you actually require that? Or do you have to provide some sort of alternative assignment for students that absolutely don't want to be involved in these situations? We have FERPA considerations as well in the US anyway, where you cannot require your student to expose him or herself to, how do I phrase this? We had a situation where there was a student who had an ex-boyfriend, just as Erica brought up, that was pursuing her, and it was very negative. And if we require that particular student to sign up for social media and she's tracked by her location, are we then liable if the ex-boyfriend finds her because we required her to sign up for a Facebook page? So it all kind of, the privacy concerns revolve around 2 things, I think. It's the students' the risk to the institution on the one hand, and the risk to the students' professional progress and development on the other hand. What am I requiring them to put up at age 18 that in 5 years might still be floating around somewhere that might cause them some harm professionally. And we also talked about HIPAA concerns. Steve at our table has a university that deals with medical students, and so can you put up information about patients without getting yourself in trouble with the regulating bodies? We also talked about bullying, of course, that's an ever-present concern. How do you monitor and control that? And
Okay, great, that's it, thank you.